just interviewed sheriff's officials, and they confirmed that tonight they are searching for 5 suspects, 4 men and 1 woman. She was actually recorded on cell phone video. Family members told us earlier today that they still can't believe this 92-year-old victim survived this violent attack.
There's no words to explain it.
Eric Mendoza hasn't left his grandfather's bedside since this violent July 4th assault that almost ended his life. That attack so vicious, we've blurred the disturbing images of Rodolfo Rodriguez's blood-soaked face. The 92-year-old had just finished having dinner on Wednesday and was headed out for his daily walk in this Willowbrook neighborhood at night when a suspect seen in this cell phone video, confirmed by LA County sheriffs with a child by her side, confronts him after Rodriguez reportedly bumped into the little girl.
The mom pushes him to the floor and grabs the brick and starts beating on him. And then when this one of the witnesses comes out her car and starts screaming on her, some 4 other guys come in and start kicking on him.
That witness, friend and neighbor Miss Balboras, who said she also came under attack when she tried recording the altercation while helping the victim, claiming that mother
tried to hit me the same rock like hit him.
How can you hurt a 92-year-old man? What kind of threat does he pose to you for you to do this to him? And that's why we're still in shock. He's like, you can see he's badly injured.
Unable to walk with bruised ribs, a broken cheekbone, battered face, and head injuries. Rodriguez, who was interviewed by investigators, doesn't remember much about the incident, but identified his alleged attacker in that video. Is this the woman who hit you?
We're concerned, especially with that type of crime they committed, that there was a little 4-year-old child there, what appears to be a 4-year-old child, that witnessed the entire thing. So we can't have these kind of people like that out in the streets.
Rodriguez's family says they're grateful he'll eventually recover from his serious injuries, but fear someone else may be targeted if those suspects remain on the streets.
And thank God he's still alive with us.
Investigators also confirmed that tonight they're reviewing surveillance video. They're also pursuing several leads. The family has established a GoFundMe page if you'd like to assist.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again. Hit you with a video. Now, this video right here is an update for the video I did about the elder in California, the 92-year-old Mr. What's his name? Rodriguez, that was basically hit with a brick and assaulted, jumped on by a big old moo cow. Yes, a big old moo cow. You know, don't have no pity for nobody who mess with children, for people who mess with elderly people, and people who mess with people with disabilities. You would not get no sympathy from me. Sympathy is for the weak. So if you're looking for that, go somewhere else. Yes, this big old moo cow, you know that moo cow gonna moo, and she gonna tell on all her damn friends. So y'all get ready. If you come across this video, you better get the hell out this country, and I advise you, don't go to Mexico, because they already got this video blowed all up over Mexico, all the way from Guadalajara all the way to Tijuana. You know what I'm saying? So you can't go that way. You're gonna have to go east, or you're gonna have to go west, my brother. Like the what's it say? I forgot the damn rap group, the one say to the east, my brother, to the east. Anyway, now this woman was caught in, out of all things, you know, she look every bit of 40 years old. Come to find out, this big old heifer is 30 years old. Yes, 30 years old and built like Jerome Bettis back in his prime. Big shout out to Jerome and Ray Lewis put together. It's a big old woman, so Pops didn't stand a chance with her. Now, this story went mega viral, and you might be saying, damn, Trey, it ain't viral enough. No, you know we gotta put extra emphasis on our words here in America. It could be super viral, mega viral. But anyway, this story went mega viral. Everybody, including their mama, was watching this damn video. Yes, everybody, including their mama. I'm getting calls from my grandma like, baby, watch your back, baby. Watch your back. Watch your back. Like, what for, grandma? She like, boy, you talk so much shit, but I love you, boy. I love you. But anyway, big shout out to Granny for all that. Now, this woman was arrested, and everybody started chiming in like, update. I mean, I'm seeing it all through the timeline. So I'm like, okay, let me get my story straight first. You know what I'm saying? I got an outside life. Let me get everything straight. Then when I get the chance, I'll sit my ass down and I'll talk about it, just like I'm about to do right now. So I'm gonna read a snippet from this story, and I'm gonna give my opinion. Surely, as we go. Woman is arrested for beating Mexican grandfather, 92 years old, with a brick. Out of all things, a brick. You couldn't use your damn hand. You still might hurt him big as you is, but a damn brick after he accidentally bumped into her little girl in a horrifying attack. Now ask yourself this before I start digging up in this ass literally. Have you ever been walking somewhere in the mall, grocery store, and you made a mistake and just bump somebody? Like you might have been looking at something, you keep walking, bam, you might bump into somebody. Now, how would you feel if somebody took a cucumber off the damn grocery shelf aisle, or a big loaf of bread, that cheap ass Great Value bread that'll knock a damn tumor in your head because they ain't gonna use the good bread, the wheat bread? How would you feel somebody hit you with something and bust your head all over just because of a simple mistake you did? And especially when you older, we all have, well, we should, we all have people that are old people in our family, elders or whatnot, people that's way older than us, and we know they don't get around too good. Some of them do. Some of them amazing. Some of them get around better than the young people. But at the same time, some of them are kind of careless due to their old age. I mean, we all gonna face that one day. Cause like I say, as sure as you plan to live, you're gonna get old. So the way you treat these people is gonna be the way your ass get treated when you get older. So don't be asking me to do no video, cause my video day is gonna be long over by then. Let's go and start it. Now her name is LaQuisha Jones. Why I'm not surprised. I said it either had to be a Shawanda, or Brenda, Shakita, or damn Marvette. It had to be one of them type of names. It had to be somebody like that. But her name is LaQuisha Jones, 30 years old. Look, every bit of 40 years old. Y'all saying y'all be putting extra age on these damn people. Hell, they ugliness make them look older to me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. You ever see somebody get mad and they look like a totally different person? You know, like, damn, I didn't know that was you. You really see them for who they are? That's what I do in these videos. So when I say somebody, they be 20 and I say they're 35, it's because of their actions and what they're doing. They deserve that. Anyway, let's continue. Now, she was arrested on Tuesday in Los Angeles in connection with the beating of legal U.S. resident Rodolfo Rodriguez, 92 years old. Rodriguez was walking through his Los Angeles neighborhood on the 4th of July when his family says he was attacked with a brick by a group. And an eyewitness, said a mother and 4 men viciously beat Rodriguez because he bumped into the mother's little girl while he was trying to get around her. The mother allegedly screamed at Rodriguez, "Go back to your country." And that's the shit that just tripped me out of all things to say. Go back to your country. I mean, damn, ain't we had enough of barbecue Becky? Haven't we had enough for permit Patty? Have we have enough for patrol, swim pool patrol Paula? Have we not had enough from all these damn people? Then how can we sit up here and tell somebody else to go back to their damn country when we all in the same game? We all from the planet Earth. All this territory, I'm from here, you from there, I'm better than you, I'm this and that. That is BS. You see what I'm saying? That's what keeps the people on this earth divided. I'm not going to give you no history lesson though. Anyway, Jones had been charged with assault with a deadly weapon and is currently being held in custody with bond set at $200,000. Now, the saddest part about this thing I want to point out is the fact she didn't think nothing about her child. If you care so much about your child for this guy accidentally bumping into your child, as the story goes, who's going to be there to fend for your child, protect your child right now? You might be saying, well, shoot, she probably have a grandmother. She probably have an auntie or aunt. That's not the point. They didn't make that child. LaQuisha made that child. So if you care so much about your child, why weren't you thinking clear? If I hit this man with this brick and I get people to jump on him, I might go to prison. I might go to jail for a while. You know what I'm saying? Or get a felony on my record where I can't get a good job to take care of my child, since all this started for one reason. What's that, y'all? Her child. So if you cared about your child, you weren't evidently thinking too clear. Okay, but that's too much for some people. Some people don't like that, Anyway, now, police are still searching for additional suspects in the video, just like the thing that happened with Junior in the Bronx, New York. May he rest in peace. The guy that was assaulted at a bodega and basically dragged out the store and slashed up, in front of everybody. And they caught one person. Next thing you know, they called everybody. I told you all, when you make it to these social medias like this, ain't nowhere to run, ain't nowhere to hide. You might as well point your face toward the ground and lift your ass toward the sky and kiss it bye-bye, because it's over with. Now, Rodriguez, who doesn't speak English, suffered a broken jaw, broken cheekbones, 2 broken ribs, and bruises on his face, back and out of him. Damn, they fucked him up. I mean, let's just keep it real. They messed him up. A GoFundMe page set up by his family to cover medical costs, and the GoFundMe been doing really good. They got the medical costs, everything they need, and anything else you all want to give out the kindness of your heart, you can freely do so. Now, a woman was arrested on Tuesday in connection with the brutal beating of a 92-year-old Mexican grandfather in L.A. Rodolfo Rodriguez was walking around his neighborhood on the 4th of July when his family says he was viciously attacked with a brick by a woman, who police now suspect to be LaQuisha Jones, age 30, but even though she looked older, and 4 men, the 4 horsemen of doom. According to the family members, Rodriguez was taking a stroll at around 8 p.m. Pacific when the woman believed he accidentally bumped into a young girl as he was trying to get around her. Jones, who is the girl's mom, then allegedly exploded. shoving Rodriguez to the ground, picking up a brick and hitting him in the face with it. That would have been me, but I would have just cried. I would have saw my ass off. I would have been crying just like a little biatch on the ground. Lord knows, don't scar my face up. That's all I got going for me. I didn't even bump into her kid, Rodriguez told CNN. I just passed her and she pushed me and she hit me until she was done. Pop said until she was done. I couldn't make the big old cow quit. I had to just let her tire herself out. You know how it is when somebody be pummeling your ass. Don't act like you ain't never got your ass whooped before. And I'm not trying to make fun of this man. I'm making a point. Sometimes you just gotta lay there and take it. You just gotta lay there and take it until they finish. And then when they finish, you lift that one out like that, make sure they gone, and then you just dust it off and get yourself up and go on by your life or whatever. Or go to the police station. Now, Jones has been charged with assault with a deadly weapon and is currently being held in custody with bond set at $200,000. Ooh, boy, there ain't gonna be no hamburgers for you for a while. That's the jail up in there serving them. Also, a woman in the area caught the terrifying incident on cell phone video and said 4 men joined the mom in beating the grandfather. And this is what your cell phone camera should be used for, not seeing who can swallow the biggest damn cucumber like we see on these stupid ass videos. Girls shoving cucumbers, and guys too, shoving cucumbers down their mouth, or do it for the D challenge, or do it for the cookie challenge, all this stupid shit. Use your cell phones to catch people like this doing things. Use your cell phones to prevent people from hurting people. That's what it should be used for, not this old stupid ass stuff. But you can do what you want to do with the phone. Hell, you bought it any damn way. But all I'm saying, this is when a cell phone was used properly. And if it wasn't for this woman actually recording this and seeing this, we would have never known about this story. If we did, we would have just heard about somebody getting assaulted. For people who stay out here in the Los Angeles area, we would have heard about it. But at the same time, thank the Most High that she was right there at that right Pacific time. You know what I'm saying? And you can't say that ain't nothing but the word, there ain't nothing but the power of the Most High for those who believe. Because like I say, if that woman wasn't there, this woman, LaQuisha, would have never got caught. And these other 4 guys that's bound to get caught wouldn't get caught, because they already caught. Little do they know it not, because they gonna make LaQuisha big ass tail. LaQuisha gonna seem like Tweety Bird up in there. Now, Miss Vera Borges told the Sacramento Bee that the mom told Rodriguez, go back to your country. Why are you here? Why are you here? After all the shit that we endure in this country on a day-to-day basis. And let me say this also. One thing I cannot stand, and you will see that on the other video about the little child delivering the newspaper. I cannot stand race-baiting ass videos. Let me just put that clear. I cannot stand race-baiting videos. That's why you see me, I'll talk about any and everybody, no matter what color, what sex they are. I live by one code and one motto. Right is right and wrong is wrong. It could be your people of your own color do you the worst. And that's whatever color. I'm not saying that for any specific color. It can be black, white. It be your own people do you the worst. You feel what I'm saying? So all this hate each other stuff, that shit is for low-level thinking people. That shit is for the birds. And I don't promote that on my channel. But one thing I do promote, getting all up in somebody's shit when they mess with old people, children, and people with mental disabilities. Those people cannot properly defend themselves. How about you go pick on a healthy man? I bet you wouldn't pick up no brick and hit him with it, even if he would have knocked your child down. And the child don't deserve that. I'm not saying that about the child, because I love children. Because if that was my kid, I know what I would have done if somebody would have intentionally did something. But at the same time, you have to have a level of understanding. This guy's old. He made a mistake. Let's continue, because you're going to make the situation worse. Because how you going to protect your child behind bars? By doing something to somebody. Think about that. Now, he says, when I tried, now this woman talking, the woman that videotaped it. She said, when I tried to videotape her with my cell phone, what Borges said of the woman picture holding the brick, she threw that same concrete block and tried to hit my car. LaQuisha wasn't about that drama. LaQuisha, well, yes, she was. She was about that drama. LaQuisha was not playing. That's what I meant to say. She was definitely not playing. She was off her shit. I don't know what's wrong with people thinking that they can just go above and beyond to the max. You know what I'm saying? Like, you the only one can throw a brick. That's what I don't understand. And like, my dad used to tell me also, and I understand this man is old, but to you young, feisty ass people in your middle age, or some of your old people still got a little spark or two left up in you. My dad used to say this. My granddad used to say it too. I guess that's where he got it from. You got to bring ass to get ass. Let me say that for some of you all who didn't really catch it. Y'all like, huh? You got to bring ass to get ass. That means you got to come with it in order to get it. So best believe when you come with it, you gonna get more than you bargained for. I'm telling you, you gonna know you've been in a fight. You may whoop my ass, but guess what? You gonna know you've been in a fight. But anyway, But when you have somebody older, they cannot properly defend themselves, but they will shoot the shit out you. And they will cut the shit out you. She lucky he didn't pull out that damn 357 or that Desert Eagle. You feel what I'm saying? You know that what they got out here in Cali. None but Eagles. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about the ones fly up in the skies with the condors. No, I'm talking about the ones that shoot 8 times. Let's finish this story. The eyewitness said she called the police and asked the mom why she attacked the man, and was told by the mom that Rodriguez had tried to touch her daughter. A 92-year-old man. A 92-year-old man. The woman who witnessed the attack said that was a lie. Rodriguez, who doesn't speak English and is a legal U.S. resident, said he doesn't understand why the mob attacked him. I can tell you why. Because hatred, evilness, you know what I'm saying? Evilness, you know, I mean, it's worldwide. It's not just America. It's not just California. It's just not Los Angeles. This the whole damn united planet. One and the same, you know what I'm saying? That's why they say the world's a ghetto. No, your ghetto is no different than any other ghetto, except for some might live harder, but guess what? It's all still a struggle. That's what I'm trying to say right there. So the mob attacked him because guess what? People are evil and just lawless. But when they need to attack, they never attack. Think about that. They'll play that hard shit with you, but as soon as one of their friends or somebody get gunned down, you know what I'm saying, they won't go protest, they won't go do nothing, but let you step on their shoes, scuff their Jordans up, boy, they gonna haul your ass out. You feel me? So they got their picks and chooses. You feel me? Anyway, now Rodriguez, whose face is still black and blue. That's what it says. I'm not saying that. That's what the story says. It's black and blue. A week after the attack, hugged Borges outside his home Wednesday and thanked her for her help. And that's a good thing. And may she be blessed for that also, because that could have been me and you. That could have been our grandfathers, our uncles or whatnot, or us when we get older. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to have a righteous heart. And I try to tell people that, but people think you just be talking shit. I don't know why. Now, he told reporters that he doesn't know why he was attacked and is grateful for the outpouring of the community support and well wishes he's received. And that's one thing about it. See, that's the good thing about having people that's God-fearing. That's the good thing about having people who stand for righteousness. You don't have to be so much a holy roller in church 5 times a week. This have nothing to do with that. This has one simple concept, and you was born with this even before you stepped in a church building, even before you picked up a Bible, even before your mom or dad told you anything. You know in your heart, because that is instilled inside of us. You know when you're doing something right. You know when you're doing something wrong. You can go all the way back to your childhood, and you know when something is right or wrong. So that's the most important thing. And so when you have people who are right and they believe in upholding the law, especially if you see an old man get attacked, it wouldn't matter if it was an old white man. I would have said the same thing. It wouldn't matter if it was an old black man, Chinese man. I would have said the same thing. You feel me? I mean, because why go pick on people who are defenseless and can't help themselves? Pick on somebody that's going to get up in your ass. Now, he says, I'm just a poor man. I don't deserve it, he told reporters in Spanish outside his home. As for Jones, he said, she's in the right hands. I'll leave it to the law, he said in Spanish. I'm not qualified to say she deserves 5 years or 10 years. That's not going to heal anything or heal me. Wisdom right there, wisdom. Even though he was hurt, he's still not speaking with any malice, because it's not really about that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I bet you one thing, this man, even though they did him like that, I bet he's concerned for her child also, because he sounds like a good man. Who's going to watch her kids? Since she was so mad allegedly at me for accidentally bumping her child and all this for her kid, why do you think about your kid when you pick that damn brick up or snatch that brick out the wall, big as them hands was? Now, what's going to heal me is Jesus Christ. They'll give her the punishment she deserves. One photo released by his family showed the elderly man with blood dripping down his face. Another showed Rodriguez in a hospital bed with bruises on his nose, mouth, and cheek, and swollen eyes. His family said Rodriguez suffered a broken jaw, broken cheekbone, 2 broken ribs, and bruises on his face, back, and abdomen. So basically, they beat the hell out this damn man. And the grandson said, who would do this to anybody? Eric Mendoza asked euphorically while talking to KCBS. So let me know what you all think about this video, and I'm going to leave a link to this website in the description below so you can go check out and read it. But at the same time, I just get passionate when it's involving people that are defenseless. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you don't have it inside of you, you're going to be made the victim one day. Let me say that one, and I'm not trying to wish bad or throw something out there. That's just the way the world goes. You see what I'm saying? Because we here to learn. You're going to learn one thing. Treat people right regardless what race, what sex they are. And if you can't do that, you're going to be bound to repeat this again and again and again. But that's a different topic for a different video. So Treat people the way you want to be treated. That's all it is, like the golden rule. And we wouldn't have no problems in this world. We live by one rule, and I'm going to leave you with this. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And if you want to go hurt somebody, you should feel no pain or no remorse if somebody come and hurt you. So treat people the way you want to be treated. That's simple. Live by that law, and all the way till you go to your grave. You will have a good life. If not, who knows? Anyway, if you like the story, push that like button. If you like the story, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share the video with your people who out here go for bad and think that they the toughest person around. Because I'm gonna tell you, no matter who you is, you could be Mike Tyson, you can be whoever, you could be what's the guy name Fedaro Emelianenko, you know, the MMA guy, badass guy. You could be them guys, you know what I'm saying? And it's always somebody somewhere better than you. So humble yourself if you want to live long. If not, go out there head first and watch you get your head bust open. Anyway, I'm out. You all have a nice day.